Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Boyfriend Dungeon. So, to start, no messages, but I did notice last episode that we have a pending date with Rowan. So let's go give a chat and see what they're up to. You find Rowan waiting outside the mansion. They give you a brief nod. I suppose you want me to invite you in for tea, because people do that. I like tea. Good. Then you will help me gather brewing supplies. I was going to go look for an herb on the mountain. Crowley thought you might want to help. The bird looks at you pointedly from Rowan's shoulder. Nice to meet you, Crowley. Crowley bobs his head, clicking his beak.
Pretty human.
If he vouches for you, that's good enough for me. Let's get going. I enjoy a hike,
Yes.
sure. It's settled then. They start walking towards the hills. You walk together along a narrow trail in silent companionship. Here, Alice once found laurel sumac and black sage here somewhere. Since the hike is over, you probably want to sit down. Please, just rest here, right on this rock. I'll be back. I'll chat with
No.
Crowley. Oh, he's coming with me. We'll handle this. Stay put. Right. They wade into the underbrush without looking back. You wait for a while. The breeze is soft and the sun is warm. But a guy can only take so much breeze and sun. You start feeling antsy. Explore nearby? You follow the trail that Rowan's footsteps have made in the brush. You think you see them and turn a corner to find it's just a shadow. After a little while, you realize you're not even sure you're following their trail. You're alone, lost in the wilderness, your phone has no reception. Retrace your steps. You soon find your way back to the rock. Only moments later, Rowan returns. Wow, you actually waited. You must be less chaotic than I assumed. I found the laurel sumac, but not the black sage. I wonder. Would you like to offer a gift? Sure? About a potted succulent. Oh, he likes that. Thank you, Dan. I'll use it well. Oh, well, it's too late anyway. What do you wonder?
No.
Doesn't matter. I'll have to face this. It's just me now. Dan, I have something important to ask you. Oh, heavy finishers create a temporary gravity well, pulling enemies towards its center? Okay. If you were to wield me, what would be your end goal? Love. Rowan laughs darkly. Flattery or sincerity? I can't tell. Perhaps I'll never know. They lead you down the mountain, silent in thought. At the edge of town, they pull a black rectangle from their pocket. Our dark prisms are connected. They poke the prism and your phone vibrates. I don't know if our purposes align quite, but call on me if souls need harvesting.
Farewell.
Farewell for now.
Bye.
Goodbye, Crowley. They go on their separate way and you head home. Okay, that wasn't so bad. But why is Seven not texting us? Or did he already start his solo career? Alright, let's see what Rowan says. Our journey is begun. We are the fool. Next the magician. Indeed. Though I've lost my high priestess. Hey, so I'm really very sorry for how I acted when we met. I was really emotional and I took it out on you. And that was wrong. Please, can you forgive me? Forgiven. Thank you. Godspeed. Sorry, that was Crowley, though I could use your help. An appraiser is coming to assess my inheritance and don't wish to be alone with him. Will you come? Of course. Thank you. You're welcome. Do we go now? And we do. Okay. The mansion's front doors do not have a doorbell, only a raven-headed door knocker. Knock gently. The door is cold against your fingers as you nervously tap it. The door swings open. It seems dark inside. Enter. You hesitantly step inside, but it's so dark that it takes your eyes a moment to adjust. A hoarse chuckle rasps from a shadow.
Nothing more.
Oh. Only this and nothing more.
Hush.
Hush, Crowley. No jokes right now. Please. Please don't mind him. Thank you for coming. The tea is nearly ready.
Nothing more.
You find you're in a sitting room that smells of dusty feathers and moldy fabric.
Good day.
Welcome. Since you said you like tea, I made a fresh blend: saffron, rose, and cardamom. I hope it calms our nerves, though, that we can't endure the appraisal. The appraiser will be here soon. Don't let him walk all over us, alright? He seems both lonely and bitter, which is dangerous. Let us use a light touch. Follow my lead. You know him
No.
well? No. Well, no. But he isn't subtle.
Nothing more.
He thinks he's the Hierophant, or maybe Justice, but he's just a Knight of Swords. A knock on the door interrupts you both, which then opens. Why are you here? Well, hello, lovelies. I was expecting Dan as well. You're a scythe for sore eyes. Jeez Louise. Oh, God. I thought we were done with him. Are you here to bid on the estate items as well? I'll outbid you. Huh, you're welcome to try. Mr. Summer Job is killing monsters. Word to the wise, don't spend money you don't have. Nobody likes debts. Nobody likes you. Would you like some tea? I harvested the leaves just this morning.
No.
I'd rather not waste time, no matter how exciting. My store has to be closed while I'm here, after all. Let's just see the blades and be done with it. Rowan brings out a long, silk-wrapped package that they unwrap to reveal a sword and a sickle. They're family heirlooms from the British side of the family. Well, the sword is in the style of ancient Britain, around 2,000 years ago. It's fine workmanship. For a replica, I'll give you $300 for it. Rowan clears her throat and speaks almost too quietly to be heard.
No.
It's not a replica.
Ugh.
This isn't a 2,000-year-old sword, my dear NB. Be reasonable. It's the blade that Boudica wielded when she defeated the Romans and chased them from Wales. Eric blinks, then blinks again. He clears his throat awkwardly, gathering his thoughts. First of all, Boudica didn't defeat the Romans, they defeated her, sadly. Imperialist propaganda. Second of all, if you think this blade is more than 50 years old, you're dumber than you look. How dare you? I'm just stating facts. Whether Rowan is trying to deceive me or has been deceived is immaterial. Do you have a certificate or some other documentation I can inspect? Rowan doesn't respond. Eric snorts and turns his attention to the sickle. Here, there's a bit of family resemblance, huh? What is this, a cousin? You tell me. Well, it's potentially a bit older than the other, maybe 100 years or so? What is this crest? You're the expert. Now, don't sulk. It ruins your pretty forehead. The crest adds a bit of exotic flavor. Not many collectors of sickles, though. So it would also be $300. Wow. He's so rude. I see. So do we have a deal? You won't get a better offer anywhere.
Nevermore.
Tell your pigeon to let the adults do the negotiating, and I'll increase my offer to $350. Look, if you think being called a pigeon is an insult, you're hopeless. Everyone knows pigeons are the most romantic of birds. You should just go. $400, but that's my final offer. Why not reap the benefits of my expertise, huh? I said leave. Now. Eric hesitates and looks to you, a flinty defiance in his eyes. I'll force you if I have to. Eric deflates and mutters as he heads to the door. I make time out of my day pro bono? And do I even get a thank you? Reap what you sow. Rowan shuts the door on Eric unceremoniously. Ah, well, I should have known better than to trust a profane merchant. Besides which, his aura seems to be sickening, as if it were rotting. I wouldn't have sold them to him, even for millions. I was mostly curious. What is the sickle? The sickle belonged to Tolka, the great druidess of holy fire. I wanted to know what that was worth to people today, and now I do. I wish Alice were here to tell me what to do next, but then I wouldn't have this problem, huh? Crowley preens Rowan's hair gently, making a soft clicking sound. Thank you for your support today. Alright, ooh, dread. Gravity well also do damage over time to any enemy being affected by them. Finale, gravity wells explode and do damage when they expire. Yes. You said you wanted to wield me for love before. Today. You didn't need to be quite so forceful on my behalf, but I appreciate the intent. I don't know how I earned your loyalty, but I'm glad I have it. Would you like to offer a gift? Sure. I feel like these are not his type, so how about raspberry liqueur? Oh, okay. A thoughtful gift. I sense kinship between us. Goodbye. Crowley, that's a bit abrupt, but yes, we'll look forward to the dunj, if you want to wield me. Perhaps we can go Scythe seeing. I'd like that.
Farewell.
Excellent. Good day then. Yeah, they're not so bad. You head home. So I guess let's head to the dunj for La Rosa. Oh. You and Eric have an unhealthy resonance. I would avoid him if I were you. I'm trying. You have no idea. And yet his orbit grows tighter. Take care. Right. Alright. So, let's see. 7 is maxed out. I guess we have to wait for a date invitation from him. I'd prefer not to. So, where's Rowan? Let's go to 4-9. Yeah. La Rosa Deeps. Dungeon fear unidentified. Oh, wow.
The stink of lust here must be like catnip for demons.
Okay. Is that the well? Alright. Looks like there's a date spot here. Ah, yes, spirits. Did I ever tell you about the time I met Jack Daniel? The Jack Daniel? He's a bit of a narcissist, even after death, but energetic if you let him talk about himself. After death? Well, I spoke with his resonant echo more than his spirit, per se, but yes. Fame is powerful in the emotional realm. People like Mr. Daniel thrive there. His whiskey's reportedly often not the best, but he said that wasn't the point. He had other goals. What goals? Rowan shrugs uncertainly. I don't want to interrupt. The connection was weak. He probably saw the usual. Love, or power, or both. Rowan eyes you thoughtfully, but shrugs again, standing and stretching. Would you like to offer a gift? Sure. Would you take some daisies? You do? Okay. A thoughtful gift, a sense kinship between us. Enough of this. Okay. So, let's just grab it. Why not? I guess let's just go this way. Go in, weapons blazing. Oh my gosh. Wait, can I get pulled in by my own gravity well? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, it looks like it pulls them closer to us. It's interesting. There we go. Alright, we definitely need more healing items. Wow. Okay. Oh. Bug Princess Zion. Oh, okay, I'm short. I guess we just go down. Love Max, wait for date invitation. Should we try Sawyer? I don't want to deal with Isaac. I really don't want to deal with Thunder. I guess let's give him a try. Let's see how they do and oh. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Whoa. Okay, look at them coming through. Let's pop you open. Find gold chain. Ooh. We didn't have any more energy. Oh no. Okay. Let's head home. I think we have a date with Rowan anyway. Can we craft anything? No? Didn't we get... Oh, that was a gift, right? Didn't we get a... Oh, I see. Okay, so we do need more stuff. Got it. Alright, well, let's leave. Check our text. Alright, let's see. It's surprising to me, but I started looking forward to our outings. Is it strange to want to be used? I don't know how to respond to that. Why not go on, right? I like using you. Maybe we are symmetrical. Even so, maybe we should have an outing that isn't functional. Maybe I've been spending too much time with the moon. Let's get some sun. At the park? Sure. Thank you. You are welcome. So I guess let's head to... That's not the park. Oh, here we go. Pacifica Park. Let's see. Here's the cat again. You find Rowan staring off into the distance as the cat creeps up on them. Crowley seems nervous.
Nothing more.
The cat hunches down, ears flat, eyes fixed on Crowley, preparing to pounce. Pocket stop? Crowley makes a low call, a bit like laughter. The last cat that tried to eat Crowley lost an eye, I believe. Pocket pauses, tail lashing. Pocket turns and walks away nonchalantly, as if entirely unconcerned. See, Crowley? No need for violence. Words have power. And what about you, Dan? How will you handle the force that haunt you? I'll handle any attack. Perhaps, but one day, death will strike the final blow to us all. Wow. Alice, my grandmother, was the strongest witch I'd probably ever meet, and even she wasn't enough. But I feel unprepared for how to care for her effects. The physical things all clean up nicely, but what about her digital remains?
Pretty bird. Hush.
Oh, hush, Crowley. I know you put your pictures online for all to see. No shame. He does what now? He has too many followers as it is, Dan. Don't encourage him. Now that you think of it, you realize you've seen Crowley before, in a few viral videos.
Pretty bird.
Have we? Alice was so active online, many profiles and comments and so on. In the real world, our oils and tracks are worn away, much as our spiritual energies fade on that plane. Is it the same for digital traces, or are they permanent? I never thought about it. I suppose nothing could be truly permanent, not even the mountains, no matter how much I might want it. If she didn't fade, I would also make it harder to let her go, and she would want me to move on. She was a big believer in growth. Her weapon shape was even a gardening trowel. So you're probably tired of me talking about her. I just don't want anyone else to talk to. Wait, what? I think I messed that up. You know what I mean. Someone who isn't also grieving. Someone more normal. But maybe my sense of normal is a bit skewed. How often do you think about death, Dan? Just on my birthday. Rituals are fine time for reflection. Though it seems you have almost daily reason in the dunj. If one deals death as a profession, such as a wielder, it's irresponsible not to consider the consequences. Oh, we got a flower crown. Though we should contemplate life as well. Speaking of which, we made this for you, together.
Pretty human.
It's cute. Rowan and Crowley each make a small bow, seeming pleased with themselves. But there are other, even more clarifying activities for growth. Love magic, for example. I've done some calculations, and it seems we may have compatible energies. Would you like to offer a gift? Sure. Would you take a teddy bear? You do? Okay. A thoughtful gift. I sense kinship between us. Would you enjoy it if our bodies were to meet? Ritualistically, but also physically? Maybe? Sorry, I can see I've startled you. Let me ask this as a different way. Would you be interested in a kiss? We may or may not explore sex later as you wish. I don't know how to respond to that. Yeah. Rowan seems startled, blinking with sudden vulnerability.
Yes.
I'm glad my love magic calculations were correct. We'll grow so much together,
Pretty
I think.
human.
Crowley, please, have some decency. Crowley grumbles and flaps away. You lean into each other, feeling a soft, comfortable warmth spread from where your skin touches. You share a quiet, sunlit kiss. You think you feel Latin words whisper from their lips. Alright. New skill. Deadly momentum. When an enemy dies, get a brief damage boost that can stack up 3 times. Yes, please. Rowan spends a few moments just looking at your face, thoughtful.
Farewell.
I have lots to think about. Thank you, Dan. Blessed be. You head home. Okay. That was a date. I got a bit sunburned, but I'm glad I saw you, and had the bravery to ask you. I'll be thinking of that kiss for some time. For now, the dunj awaits us. Okay. I don't know what else. I mean, I kind of wish there was more interaction with 7, but I wonder if we can get another date even though we're maxed out. Deadly momentum, so that just shows our skills. You're new. We haven't done you yet. Alright, well, let's respond to some of these texts we've been hanging on. No death allowed. Okay. Meet you at the beach at 9. I really don't want to, but I guess Isaac. We're done with Isaac? Nothing from Sawyer. And Jonah's still ghosting us, so... Maybe... Let's check out the beach. Let's see what Sunder wants.
Hey.
Why would you invite us on a date and bring Mandy with you? You find Sunder and Mandy sitting on a dune. Sunder appears to be drinking. Woo! Are we celebrating? Yeah, being alive is the best, right? I wouldn't recommend it. You know, most people are dead, statistically. That's a lot of people. Really. A lot. Sometimes I try to calculate the number of ghosts there should be. Even if 1% of people had unfinished business, that'd be millions of ghosts. All kinds of ghosts. Sultans, schoolgirls, fashion designers, farmers, everyone. Are you really trying to be more goth than me?
Nah.
No, I'm being really anti-goth right now, Mandy. Keep up. I'm saying living is like the VIP section of the universe. Why all the death stuff? Why not? It's all around us. That's what being alive means, right? Dying? What about books and mountains? They're not alive, but they're way better than people. What about you, Dan? Do you think about death often? Didn't we just have this conversation with Rowan? You spend time chatting, looking out over the moonlit ocean. Eventually, there's a silence and Mandy clears her throat. I'm getting hungry. You must be too, Sunder. How about a snack? Mandy looks at you curiously. What kind of food? I like my food fresh and locally sourced. Verona Beach has a few options.
Hey.
Cut it out, Mandy. What? Whoa. What hobby? What? You haven't told poor Dan about our little hobby. Are they gonna eat us? Ugh, Mandy, just go home if you're feeling antsy. Suit yourself. Just don't stay out too late. The sun comes up faster in summer. Mandy slinks away in the evening. Sunder glares after her. Sunder sighs, apparently at a loss for words. What hobby? I don't want to talk about it. Not right now. Cold breeze comes in from the ocean, chilly against your skin. Well, I do. He pointedly ignores what you said and instead rubs your arms gently. Sunder's hands aren't any warmer, but the friction helps relax you a little. He takes off his jacket and settles it around your shoulders. Cool shades. Here, I also got you a little gift. I always wake up too late to use them. Thanks. I guess I still have some things I'm not ready to talk about. It's not to do with romance though. There's no kissing or sex involved, okay? It looks like he's starting to shiver. Let's forget about this and walk you home where it's warm. You walk together through Verona Beach until you arrive at your building. You give him his jacket back. He puts it back on gratefully. I know you're probably furious with me right now, but just listen for a second, okay? Before Mandy ran her mouth, I had so much fun with you tonight. Usually around now, I get the summertime blues, but with you, I feel so alive. Okay. Deep cut, bleeding does more damage. Like, all my dark thoughts don't weigh me down. And honestly, I don't want to go back to my lonely apartment. It's like a crypt. I feel like he's putting a lot on us right now. And we might just need some space to figure out what this hobby is. I kicked myself later if I didn't ask. Can I come up? Maybe we can get into spill what... Oh my gosh. Can I get a few kisses here? You linger on the street corner before leading him upstairs. He waits outside the apartment politely until you invite him in. Wow, I like your place. You have good taste. I'm a little nervous, but I just want to treat you right. You spend the evening together, his athletic and attentive, singularly focused on making you feel good. You notice his skin and blade remain strangely cold to the touch, no matter how long you cuddle. So what was that hobby? He freezes in place, suddenly getting up and pulling his clothes back on. Can't wait till next time. But got some things to do tonight. Later, hotness. He lets himself out, and you soon fall asleep. So what's the hobby? Oh my gosh, you're so weird. But let's check out. Carry more beverages. Enemies bleed when they damage you. Okay, I like what we have on now. Alright, are these both from... Urgent. Have you seen Crowley? No. He's gone. Really gone. I don't know what to do. I'll be right there. But what did Sunder want? I just want to say you're cooler the more I get to know you. So, thanks. You too, I guess. Let's dunj. Okay. But it's not like a date dunj right now. We are going to have to find Crowley though. I want to know what's going on. So maybe that's where we'll leave it for today. And next episode, we will help Rowan hunt down Crowley, his missing raven. or Crow. And then we will go to the dunj with Sunder, even though I don't want to, and find out what's going on there, because now I'm curious about what this hobby is. And then maybe we'll also kind of dig a little more in the pocket and see if a cat is trying to date us or not. But thank you all for stopping by and hanging out for a little bit. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And as always, I will see you on the next episode very, very soon. Bye.